basement, baby. What they talking about? What? Keep on acting tougher like you can't be touched. Get touched. All these niggas with me love to fuck shit up. Fuck it up now. Ain't no problem, we can't handle pop the drum. Pop the drum. All these niggas with me love to fuck shit up. Fuck it up. Matter 100 yards marksman, 200 a sharpshooter, 300 an expert. I love the way the tech squad, even with a wet shot like they in a contest. Walk away blowing cookies in a chocolate. I'm hella hard on my enemies and foes. I'm hella hard on them niggas and them hoes. Roscoe Pico with that cold train. Pull up 26s with the blow brain. Let my nuts hang down to the ground pounded.
You doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
How y'all doing?
How y'all doing out there? welcome. Another episode of Real Blunt. Thank y'all for tapping in. I appreciate y'all coming and fuck with us. You know, keep it real, keep it blunt with us. Keep it black, love, and unity. You know, I'm 50 Capone.
I'm J Poo.
And this is Real Blunt. We in the building, bitch. Let's go. It's a good day. It's a good day. I love doing this. I love being here with y'all. I love creating this content and having these discussions with my wife and being able to put this
allow
out to
y'all
y'all.
into our world for a little second.
Yeah, in our brain, you know, our thoughts, the way we feel about this shit, about a lot of shit. Today we want to talk to y'all about
Understanding mental health, y'all, in the black community.
mental health in the black community, man. Let's be real. Mental health is serious. This is.
And a lot of people don't take it serious. They just kind of laugh at it, and it's not really laughable.
Everything ain't a joke. We like to talk about shit, play about shit, especially as men. You know, we write shit off. We chop shit up to, hey, that's life, you know, and we keep it pushing. But truly, some shit fuck with us. We not, you know...
We're not really robots, you guys.
We're not invulnerable, you know? We do have certain vulnerabilities, and certain shit do get to us. Whether we choose to acknowledge it, show it, or speak about it, that's up to each as a, you know, individual, but... Mental health doesn't just affect the black community, but, you know, this is black love and unity that we're talking about. So, you know, yes, everybody out there got mental health problems, but this is for my people, our people, the people that look like us, rock like us, deal with the same shit we deal with, and gotta, you know, contemplate the same certain little navigations through daily life, you know, that we gotta navigate, you know, how to deal with certain individuals and certain entities that exist out here that try to oppress and step on our motherfucking neck, you know?
Yes.
You know, this is crazy. It's crazy.
It's funny because going right on into it is recognizing the things that are out there. So let's go on and get right on into it. How do we recognize some of these things?
Man, recognizing them, we know what they are.
Everyone says racism and oppression, so we know them right off the bat.
We
but what
know
else is
racism
out
and
there
oppression.
that
What else
stops us?
keeps us from truly mentally healing, emotionally healing, spiritually,
real
physically, really healing, and like she said, having real progression and real results, you know, positive results, because the negative results is us lashing out and doing all kind of wild shit, you know. We got to get past all that. So we got to really recognize what some of these triggers are. Everything that we deal with as black people, black families, black men, women, children, boys, girls, all of us that we deal with is honestly systematic. You know, it's set in motion, it's planned. The mental trauma, the physical trauma, the generational trauma was all planned.
Yes.
You know,
A lot of people don't understand the medical mistrust that we have. Most of us don't even trust the doctors because we're
because
black in
they,
America.
yeah, we're black in America, and one, they don't have our best interest in fucking mind. So when it comes to the medical practitioners, it'd be iffy to trust them. Look, Planned Parenthood was developed to
Assist in
assist
depopulation.
in our culture, our population. You know,
That's why they always in the ghetto.
it's a catch-22 on their end because everything that they do to create against us comes around and eventually bites them in the ass too. You know what I'm saying?
Every time, too. Every time.
So
some don't understand the issues that we have in education as well. Being black in America, like they don't really want us to learn and be knowledgeable. They want us to learn just enough to be worker bees.
Hold on. Worker bee. I want to get back to the medical mistrust real quick because it everything that we're talking about is valid, but that medical mistrust thing is a real thing because I know with black men, I know myself, I don't trust anybody. You know what I'm saying? So a doctor, you got to be a certain type of doctor and have a certain energy for me to even want to allow you to treat me. Because other than that, I'm treating my motherfucking self. You feel me? And I don't have a want or a desire to go to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust y'all.
Right.
I don't trust any system that they have set up. And when it comes to my health and my well-being and me actually being here, I trust my own personal judgment and listening to my body and the way it's feeling to tell me, yo, hey, this is what we need to be doing.
Right.
This is what we need in our life. This is what I actually listen to my body. You know what I'm saying? It's possible.
That's definitely intuition.
But
yeah.
There are times, if I need to actually go to a doctor, I will. I'm not saying I won't, but the trust there is not real, and we got to be able to get people in doctor positions that we can actually go to, that we can trust, that we can be like, you know what, they already know the shit that I'm dealing with, and all the I ain't gonna go in here and get no crazy treatment. I ain't gonna go in here and get the whole riot act and the whole nine, and we got to set up facilities where everything ain't wrapped around the money. Everything ain't revolving around Medicare, Medi-Cal, and whatever other insurance company that people have to pay to. They don't
want to do preventive care.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Preventive care is big.
Yeah.
You got to be able to get in there and treat yourself ahead of time. If you need to, if you feel you need to. You know what I'm saying? We can't just allow our health to deteriorate. We have to actually take pride in it and take action on it and be actionable about it. Man, get it in. Go work out, get up, walk around the block, get up, do something about your health, about your physical to make yourself feel better. It's going to hurt a little bit, but that pain going to go away. And you're going to really start feeling better.
Yeah.
So don't just sit around doing nothing, but don't just rely on these doctors as well, because remember, we black. And ain't none of these motherfuckers ever really gave a fuck about us. You feel me? There are some that are they cool, but let's be real, it's about money. You know what I'm saying? If they can keep us through that revolving door and keep our health deteriorating, but holding on for as long as they can, to juice as many pennies out of us as they fucking can until the day we croak, because they have, come on, they gonna keep us in that motherfucking circle. No, I'm not doing it with you, and I'm not playing no fucking games with you. You know what I'm saying? Not in any shape, form, or fashion. So my advice would be, get up and get physical about your own essence and body, man. Like male, female, I don't care what you are. Get up and get physical about yourself. We are a physical people. We come from physicalness. We don't sit. We ain't lazy. You know what I'm saying? This comfortable as all these amenities and all these things that have been created to dull us down. We need to realize are dulling us down. Stay sharp. Get up and sharpen yourself up. Get up and get some drive about you. You know what I'm saying? But that's I had to just really get back on that, because that medical mistrust shit is really
it's so
fuck with
relevant
us.
to and it's really from all different age ranges. Like, it doesn't matter. We get it, and we just look at them and we're like, we don't trust you. Where are our people to take care of
us? That ain't
We
trying
just
to.
gonna start looking, and then when we don't look, we have to become it.
We have to
because
be
clearly
fall in
y'all
line.
gotta do something about this.
Stop trying to pump us full of shit. Like,
No,
fuck.
thank you to all of the things man made. Thanks.
It's good though. But where was we going though? I just had to get back to that because that's just really important to me. What'd you say?
I was recognizing the things that are in place to basically mess with our mental health.
Right.
And that's just a few of the things. So there's plenty more, but that's a few of the things to acknowledge that. And then next, going into it, we need to acknowledge how those things affect us. So acknowledge that they're there.
You know, whatever it may be for you. Now, there's more, like she said, there's more things out there. There are a lot of things. The way the education system is set up, the way the judicial system is set up, we all know these things.
Yeah.
We cannot walk around acting like it's not real.
Yeah.
We have to really realize this
facade,
shit is real.
y'all.
It's not a mirage, a facade, or none of that shit.
When you get that feeling in the pit of your motherfucking stomach that this is not right, it's because it's not.
Because it's not.
You know it.
Life isn't supposed to be what it really is right now. You know, we're being forced into a construct.
Yeah.
We're being forced into a way of life that we really don't have a choice. We're not going to have a choice if it keeps going, you feel me? But we got to be able to acknowledge these things that are keeping us with this anger in us, pent up or depressed.
Different anxieties,
angry, whatever emotions, feelings, or actions it's causing you to have, acting out negatively, lashing out, like whatever it's causing you to do, causing you to feel, we need to be able to acknowledge that it's there and it's real and this is what's actually causing me to feel like this. We can't put it off on everybody else.
It ain't even gonna do nothing. So have fun trying putting it on everybody else, but you're gonna drive yourself fucking mad. So good luck with that. But at some point, once you do the acknowledging portion, you have to say, what do I actually need to start to heal myself? Because this shit out here is motherfucking sick.
It's crazy.
It's sick.
It's crazy.
And then you're gonna be sick too because I like to use the word engage. Because you engage. Once you engage with people, once you engage with the actions that those people are doing, then you start to take on all of these things. So be careful. You got to be very careful. Let's start to heal ourselves. Remove yourself from the bullshit. Then acknowledge, hey, some of this bullshit is actually coming from me. Once you do that, shit.
Right there, that acknowledging that it's coming from you. A lot of people ain't going to do it. They ain't going to want to do it. They ain't gonna want to say, look back at the mirror, look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror and be like, you know what?
Ain't nobody perfect. That's a look. I feel like
I'm full of shit on that right there. They ain't gonna be like that. They ain't gonna be like, you know what? I'm full of shit right there. I need to go ahead and check myself. When really they need to check themselves. You know what I'm saying? Check yourself. I check myself. I do. But it's situations where I know I'm not wrong, so I won't check myself. I check that whole situation quickly. You know what I'm saying? And it really, in acknowledging these things, you learn how to develop a leather skin and a toughness to not allow anybody to fuck with you.
Right.
And really stand on your square. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to hold your own and take all this shit that's coming at you, but not allow it to trigger you in a negative way. If it is, learn how to convert that negative to a positive and do something constructive with it so that we're not constantly being destructive. I'm a very destructive man. Anybody that know me know I tear shit up, you know, but
look, he fixed some shit too, but he might go on and fuck it up real quick.
I fix shit, I build shit, but I fuck some shit up real quick. Like, intentionally, non-intentionally, like, I will, but I'm learning how to control my anger and my reactions and the way I actually jump off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm still quick with it. I'm just not so abrasive, I'm gonna say. I'm not so abrasive anymore. Meaning I'm not just real reckless with my words. I'm harsh, but I'm not just like real reckless and disrespectful no more. Will, because when I got a problem with you, or I think you got a problem with me, I'll make sure that we clash and have that situation, so we hash it out and we make it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Like I'm that type of dude, so I gotta learn. I had to learn how to control that type of shit, but I had to acknowledge what was making me actually react these certain ways and flash out and trip and shit like that. Like, and it had a lot to do with mistrust from people I thought I could trust, and people doing me wrong that I thought really had my back. People falling by the waist. Like when I go all in, I go all in, and I expect the people rocking with me to do the same. And when it don't happen, it really fuck with me because I'm a genuine person, and I'm really trying to build and do something with whoever I'm trying to do it with. Like I really mean that shit. I ain't got time to waste with motherfuckers because there's real entities out here trying to kill us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They really trying to knock niggas like me with these types of minds and thoughts off the fuck off. So, I ain't scared of none of you bitches.
That's their problem.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what entity you with, what motherfucking organization you with, how many letters you got on your goddamn jacket, abbreviations, and none of that shit, bro. I promise. I don't give a fuck. You come dressed like motherfucking, what's that bitch named RoboCop, motherfucker? All kind of equipment on your little pussy ass. Stop playing, bro. Ain't nobody scared of that shit. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. You got the right one today, baby. No, but real shit like that, like them interactions that we be having with the police and the way they be trying to shut us down and demean us and basically like take our manhood in them interactions. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. I'm a whole ass man too, and the only thing that make you think you better than me is that bitch ass star on your chest and all that little punk ass equipment you got on. I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that. Not every inch of fucking equipment you got on. I'll strip you off that shit so quick, you'll spin around like Tasmanian devil, nigga. I promise you. I'm not worried about none of that shit. But that type of shit causes us to have certain type of reactions when we dealing with people, and it reaches past the cops. We start reacting like that with people that just are regular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
that really goes back to what we said in our other episode about when we feel disrespected, like how reactive we can be. In the man situation, men react so different. Like, and if a man can't understand that a man is gonna react some type of way when they feel disrespected, it's like, honestly, what the fuck are you talking about? Because you can honestly treat the man with respect and you would get a whole different type of reaction from someone if you actually learn, hey, I like to be respected. Let me try respect.
I love this pussy. Next I ain't a pussy. Fuck with me, man. But I'm sorry. Look, little situation happened today. I ain't gonna go to it in too much detail, but I don't like when people try to check me when I ain't did nothing wrong, and they was acting like ass. You know what I'm saying? And it got me a little perturbed right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting here with my wife. We doing our thing, vibing, and I'm trying to get that stuff off my mind, but at the same time, it's real fresh. Like probably about an hour ago. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm a little
thing trying to stop us, y'all, because it was a situation with some police officers, so you know how we can get.
So I'm a little irritated, but I'm happy as well because I know how to hold my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with y'all. We doing this, and really they hate it. I really don't give a fuck. Hey, kiss my black ass. You know, but I want y'all to be able to acknowledge what's triggering or hindering. And acknowledge that your mental health counts, man. Bro, you, your wife, your kids, your sister, your mama, your family, y'all mental health matter, man.
The way you are here up on here. This motherfucking planet, y'all matter. Learn how to take care of you. This acknowledging portion, I love it because some people don't know how to do the healing process. So we got to go into reparenting. If you need time alone, learn how to take that time alone. If you need self-help books, some people be like, oh, I'm not going to go to therapy. Well, then learn how to do that to yourself without the therapist. because
motherfucking
I've already
therapist.
been there and done that, because I felt like, why do I always have to go to someone? Like, you shouldn't always have to go outside. So once you get therapy, learn how to make your own tools.
Be your own therapist.
Because you need to fucking do these things through life. Like, you can't always have a person to go to.
It's like this. When the situation pop up, that therapist ain't gonna be there to hold your hand in that situation. So you gotta learn how to self-govern yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to listen to your mind and guide yourself in the right way. Because you have that spirit about you.
It's so funny, because if you don't do it in the right way, it's gonna be fucked up, bro. Do it in the right way. How do you do that? Figure out these things that is bugging the fuck out your mind. It's your mind. You do this. Look, or don't you?
Or don't you? I don't know. Are you living this life or not?
I don't know. I like to tell the kids, are they driving their own vehicle?
It's mine. It's my life.
I say, I say, your body is your vehicle. Are you driving? Or when something happens, are you just going to let yourself crash? That's a great one to use for kids, because they're like, wait, look, hold on, let me think about this. I don't want to crash. Okay, well, take control of your motherfucking life. Grab them motherfucking reins, because
and
if
what
you ain't
doing
got it,
right now,
you
realize that you the one making the decision.
Or aren't you? Because we're these decision-making things. Like, there's a whole thought process. You got to figure out your thought process. What goes into your thought process? Because that goes into your decision-making.
But look, through life, kid, teenager, young man, adult, whatever, like wherever you at in life, it's all decisions. What do you want me to tell you? It's all decisions.
Do you like the decisions that you make?
If you're not making the decision, somebody else is making them for you.
Gotta be. Someone's doing it.
You need to check that shit. Are the decisions in your favor? Are you at an age to make your own decisions? If not, you might want to listen to what's being told to you, because it's probably mean that you're in a adolescent phase in your life
where they really don't want to listen. And
you have an adult that's giving you supervision and guidance, and you being hard-headed and stubborn.
Right.
No, right. You got to realize it's phases in life, and right now, as an adolescent, you are a studier. You are a learner. You are a person who is
supposed to be absorbing the knowledge that's
being given to you by the ones who already been through the shit that you're going through right now and are going to go through. They're trying to guide you through it. They're trying to give you that information. But if you older and you of age and all the whole shit, make your own decisions, understand you got to get up and make a fucking decision. Make a decision. Don't keep doing the same dumb shit that's keep fucking you up. We in the age of technology where information is right there at the touch of a button.
And learn what you want to learn. They're watching fucking videos. They're not learning anything.
Right. Instead of learning shit, y'all watching dumbass trap videos, stop videos. Y'all like the video. I call them trap videos because they're videos to keep you in a trap, just to entertain your mind and fuck your head off real quick. Like give you some eye candy just to keep you stuck and not thinking about some real shit, like building a garden or chicken coop or starting a business or actually going back to school or doing something that's going to help you heal your physical, mental, and spiritual self and whole completeness. Like you have to sharpen yourself up. You can't keep walking around dull and expecting to cut shit. Like that dull knives don't cut shit, nigga, but wet bread, like stop playing. Stop playing. I'm just saying, like, stop playing. Who the fuck are you playing with? Your life.
Yourself. Look, your motherfucking self. That's who you playing with, like, bitch. It ain't gonna be nobody else. You not playing with mine.
We gotta stop acting like we not affected by the shit that happens to us. That happens to us in life, and we gotta take responsibility where we fuck up. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck it up, if you decided to go with somebody that you knew was a potential fuck up and they fucked it up and you was with it, come on. You got to start judging the people you're around. You got to start, I mean, I do. I judge the
standards we were talking about, y'all. Do y'all got standards?
We got to acknowledge this shit.
Look. In your life because, hello.
All of this affects our mental health, my nigga. Like, everything.
If you think people don't affect your mental health, you're fucking crazy. How many people are in your fucking life? They affect you somehow, some way.
Affect your mental fucking
Can we
health.
think about this, you guys? Hello. No? Okay, no. Maybe not.
Just slap around it. Look, it's not no fucking joke. It's not no game. Your mental health affect how you gonna get up and go out there and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? It affect how you gonna actually conduct yourself and how productive you gonna be. If you don't want to take your shit serious, if you don't want to be about your business and actually get about your future, get it, actually do start doing things to make a future,
Right.
you're not gonna have one. You're gonna be at somebody else's beckoning call like a little bitch and just doing what the fuck ever they want you to do. I'm not trying to live. I ain't living like that for nobody. Nope. I'm not even her bitch. She ain't mine. Like, this ain't no one of them relationships. We do shit for each other. We keep each other happy. We compromise. We talk. We argue if we have to. But then we come right back to that same track. And we keep rolling because we understand.
Because this is what we doing.
This is what we doing.
Because this is what we doing.
This is what we doing.
And some people don't understand that because that's that goal shit that we was talking about too. If there's no common goals, there's no nothing. They're like, all right, bye. It was fun while it lasted.
I don't want to be with you no more. You know,
shit, okay.
Look, hold on, nigga. This is what you signed up for. So did I. And we gonna have this little argument real quick, this little spat, whatever you want to call it. And we gonna move right past it because this is not the end of us or what we have discussed and planned in our future. So if you was real about the plans and I was real about the plans, let's understand and acknowledge what the fuck put us where we at. Get past it and be better. You know what I'm saying? Do better. Actually,
make sure it's always better on the other side than the last time when you went in.
Right.
Every time, like, y'all quote unquote get into it, whether it's an actual argument or not, right? If y'all quote unquote get into it, are we coming out better than we went in? Because that's what it should be every time. And I don't feel like people understand that. They want to be like, I need to be heard and I'm right. What? Whoa, that's not even like relationships. It's not about being right. It's about being understood about whatever situation.
Understood.
Because nigga, if not, what the fuck is the point of shit? Like, if I can't be understood about like my person doesn't understand me. What the fuck is the point of you being my person?
You the one I go to sleep with, and we made these babies, but you don't understand me. Now you want to do some other shit? Hold on, nigga. We might have to have a problem real quick.
Reevaluate.
But no, real shit though. We like to get to the acknowledgement part of whatever
literally
whatever it is,
every aspect
whatever
of life,
put us where we're at
mm-hmm.
in that situation or whatever circumstance came up. Whatever's brought us to that point and made that motherfucker pop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's acknowledge it. Let's get past it and understand each other's feelings and reasons for feeling that way.
If anything needs to be worked on,
work on
those things. And that's always the if, because sometimes it's not even. Sometimes it's the outside force. It don't even be y'all. Like, it really don't even be y'all. So if it's not y'all, understand that, hey, this outside force, and we should not be allowing this thing,
this
whatever, whatever, when it,
to fuck
don't
with this.
let it fuck with us.
You know what I'm saying? Not a job, not a person, not a car, not a toy, not a not nothing. Nothing should be able to fuck with what y'all creating and what y'all built.
Yes.
You know? But again, this is about acknowledging the triggers and the things that are keeping us in these restraints and these mental positions.
These mental chains, y'all.
Yeah,
a lot
mental
of people
chains.
are motherfucking real life slaves in their fucking mind, and you don't need to feel like that. Like, you need to learn how to. The next one would be seek outside support. If you cannot do certain things for yourself, as far as like your mind, I cannot move past this issue. Grief is so hard for some people. I feel like grief is the hardest emotion that I've seen anyone in my life go through.
For those that are grieving, I pray that you find solace. I pray that you find understanding in the situation, in the loss, and I hope that you are able to move past any of it.
Keep the love. Don't look at the hardest part is that they're gone. Don't look at that part, because if they touched you, in a way to where your heart really felt it, right? Like you feel like you love that person, cared about that person, or whatever, right? When you feel like you lost that person in life, learn how to be like, I know how to move forward because they made sure that I had certain things within me. You clearly cared about them, right? So there was
Like a
some
motherfucker.
type of way that they touched you. Like here, it doesn't even have to be a physical touch. That
Right.
people don't be
They
understanding when I
enhanced
speak.
you.
They
They
enhanced
gave
me.
you another spark.
A different perspective. They give you a different, like, there's some people who are hella like chippy, right? Who are hella like happy. They're like, and you'd be like, oh, that person was taken away from me. No, they were supposed to know you so that that you can feel that within yourself, so that you can keep it moving forward. If I can't keep it moving forward, then what is the point? What was the real reason that person was in my life? Is how I've come to understand it. They meant to touch me for a motherfucking reason.
Don't forget that you still have a life. You, yes, you lost, but you still have you. You are important. And they cared about you and want to see you happy. Excuse the dogs barking in the background, y'all. They out in the backyard tripping with each other. But
sun came out.
The sun is out. It's been gloomy. And they out acting the ass right now. But I love it. But excuse the barking. Hey, quiet. But you got to remember that you got a life. And you can't let that life dwindle. Or your light dwindle. Your life or your light dwindle.
That's the best one. The light. Don't let the light get
because
down.
You lost. Don't think of it as a loss.
You cannot think of it as a loss.
You're
going to go down the motherfucking rabbit hole in a bad way. It's going to be such a bad way. Right. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I hope y'all get better, and I hope y'all find closure. I do. I pray for you, honestly, and I want to see y'all doing better in each and every one of you. If I know you or not, if I ever meet you or not, I hope you do better, and I hope you get over whatever loss you did suffer, whether it was a death or just a separation or job. I don't know. You know, there are many different losses in life.
There's many different levels of grief. Yes.
Whatever level of grief you are on, I hope you get through your grieving period and get back to your light and your light and start to live again. That's the big thing. Start to live again.
Yes.
All right, because we love you. We love our black people. This is Black Love and Unity. We want everybody to thrive, and let's change this narrative, you know. So remember and keep in mind that this mental health thing is real. Recognizing, acknowledging. Just because you recognize something don't mean you actually...
Oh, man, Ari. Go on, because once you recognize it, don't mean you motherfucking doing shit about it. So I feel like you need to then
it don't mean you accept
start to grab them goals. Now I need goals. I need different things that are going to help me move forward, because that's where I feel like, especially for myself, where I can be the most stagnant when there's so many things going on and I just don't know how to motherfucking move forward. And it's like life, it's just happened. There's no pause. There's no calm down. There's no motherfucking calm down. Right. So it's like, I need to still be able to move forward. So how do you move forward when shit around you is hella hectic? And then this is where these things come in handy.
Just because you recognize it,
don't mean you
motherfucking doing shit. Acknowledge it and accept it. You know them. We all know them people that are delusional and want to be hella combative about it. Like, no, that ain't. You know, but no, look, we know what's going on.
I'm perfect. Look,
you're not perfect, bitch. Nobody's perfect. But we all got people that we've told motherfuckers, hey, yo, this is the problem, and they want to act like it's not the problem. Don't be that motherfucker.
I've been a conspiracy theorist like my whole life, y'all.
If you got motherfuckers that love you and they say they love you and you know they say they love you and you think they love you and accept it and understand what they saying to you might be real truth, and you might really have a problem and need to check that shit.
Right.
Again, like we said, a lot of people don't want to check themselves. They want to act like this shit is a game.
That goes back to I'm wrong. So if you're wrong, perfect, right? Then you're never
stop being wrong.
So then that means no, I'm wrong sometimes, because I feel like nobody knows every fucking thing. So if nobody knows every fucking thing, you're gonna be wrong some motherfucking times. Like, understand, okay, I'm wrong.
Right.
Oh, I actually was hella emotional. Look, that's a great one for men and women. Oh shit, I was actually just hella emotional. Okay, I wasn't even looking at that
Let's
right.
make sure that we acknowledge that shit, man, and accept it. We gotta accept it. That's my fuck up.
Yeah.
That's where I went wrong at. That's how I gotta. This is how I gotta do better.
Better handle that.
Right. Let's accept it. This is how I gotta do better every time, and make sure that I don't make the same mistake again. You know what I'm saying? So
it's gonna keep coming. If you ain't learned your lesson, then it's gonna keep coming.
My daughter just snuck in here.
I don't even know how she got in here.
Our door was locked. I got it. I'll be right back. But real quick, we gotta recognize it and acknowledge it, okay?
The seeking outside support. Besides the therapist, which I already mentioned, you can go to different counselors. There's sometimes you have a friend. There's sometimes it's family. There's sometimes it's a random person. I feel like there's a lot of people, especially on the social media age, where you can find a doctor or something to where like you could enhance yourself without trying to pay for these different enhancements. Like get different. There's sometimes people don't want to buy books, so just go online and find these different quote unquote outside sources that I can find these different tools to use so that I can assist my mind, because clearly my mind is not doing so fucking well. How do I make sure that my mind is okay no matter relationship or not? Some people be like, oh, I'm gonna be okay when I'm in a relationship. Nigga, you're still inside your own motherfucking head. Like, it's not even this person living inside my mind with me. So the thing that people be getting shit fucked up, I feel like, is when, oh, I'm just gonna be so happy, especially bitches. Oh, I'm gonna be so happy when I'm married. I'm gonna be so happy when I'm married when I get this motherfucking the quote unquote ring. Look at me, y'all. Okay, so I don't care anymore. Once you get past the fact of this shit still has to be okay. No matter with someone, right. No matter if I have children or not, right. No matter if I have whatever. You can really fill in the blank. Honestly, fill in the blank. Right. Some people be like, oh, well, when I have a job, everything's gonna fix. When I have this, like, fill in the blank for yourself, and it's still not gonna matter. If your mind's not okay, you're not gonna be okay at some point. You're gonna say, hey, I need something to change. Start to find these motherfucking tools that you need. What do I need? And then the next one really goes into incorporating these new things that I found. What have I found? I like to read. I like to listen to different podcasts. Like, how can I make sure I'm getting the knowledge, but also utilizing that knowledge as it fucking pops up? So when a new situation happens, hey, have I went through the steps? Maybe I can call them steps, because again, I like listening. So like, get in this thing where where I get to using this stuff. Some people be like,
using the
you
tools.
say knowledge, right?
Right.
And then now incorporate it. They be like, oh, well, I'm with the same person. I've been with the same person for a while, and I'm learning new things, and I'm like, hey, we need to do this. We need to try this.
But
we need to do that.
Not only is she learning new things, I'm learning new things as well.
Oh,
and
yes.
We're bringing things. No, I don't say that just to like include. I'm saying that because
it takes as we learn,
as we learn new things, we're bringing them back to each other. You know what I'm saying?
You should be if you're in any type of relationship or.
Although we do learn things together, we learn things individually, and we bring them back to each other to make each other aware and
strengthen
enhance
the
each
foundation.
other,
I like
and make sure we're on the same page and understanding the same things.
Right.
And if there's any discrepancies, come with a clarity. So, we really like to just make sure that we keep everything focused and keep everything on the same wavelength level. Make sure we really moving in the same direction. Because other than that, it's just a matter of falling apart and not really being on the same track.
If we're not moving together, then we have to be moving separate, right? If you're not growing together, I like to say, then we're clearly growing apart. How can we make sure that we're still on the same page, on the same team, on the same track? Though we have different types of goals, right? We still have those similar goals that we're making sure we're working towards. If you cannot be on the same wavelength as your person, I just be feeling so sorry for those people, because how do you ever get there? That's what I be looking at. How do you get there?
When if do you get there?
Will you get there? Because if there's nothing happening as far as what we were discussing, these new ways of thinking, because you could be with the person, I feel like it really doesn't matter the time frame. Like, you can go 6 months, you can go 2 years, you can go 5 years, you can go 10 years, you can go 20 years, you can go 50 years. Are we actually moving though? Because though this time is happening, this is the funny thing with time, right?
Right.
Though this time is happening, what's happening through this time? What are we actually doing? Do we want to do anything together? Because some people are together and they really aren't doing shit together. They don't
They're
do
not
shit together.
including each other in
They don't care to
future
include
life
this motherfucker.
plans.
Why? They be like,
I
why?
include her. I make sure I include her in the plans. I make sure I include her in the future, and she includes me the same way.
Right.
Yes, I make individual plans, and she makes individual plans, and we have individual goals, but our goals are aligned too.
Right.
We share the same ambitions and the same drive.
Something changes, we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna make sure we hash it out and get it straight, get on the right path. You know what I'm saying?
There's a misunderstanding. Okay, let's get back to the understanding. Because why is it like sometimes people be getting this shit fucked up because the age of social media and all this texting. A lot of people text.
Text.
So like,
You can't have a real fucking conversation, right?
that means the connection ain't really there. So once you get to the person, like some people be living together and they still only communicate via their phone.
But even when they communicate at home, they only communicate about certain things. They don't communicate about real deep things. They communicate.
They don't know how to verbalize it because they're always doing this somehow, some way.
The communication is really only about day-to-day life type shit. The bills, the food, what's going to be cooked, and what we might be doing for the weekend.
Right.
But it's not about buying a 10-acre plot and building X, Y, and Z, or opening a trust fund, or putting this year's tax return away for X, Y. It's not about that. When it needs to be. It needs to be higher levels, higher vibrational conversations had within the couples and the household to make sure that there are things set in place for the future. We have to get over our blocks, our emotional traumas, our physical traumas, our mental traumas. We cannot allow these traumas to become disabilities and those disabilities to become us.
Right.
We have to take charge and control of all of them. All of them. Take real control over them. Master them and don't allow them to become you. You know? I'm disabled. I do have disabilities, but I do not allow my disabilities to become me. I take charge of them and I make myself stronger than the disability allows me to be. That's just me though. But I think everybody needs to be that way in some sort of shape, form, or fashion. Like, you got to develop this toughness. Stop being so fucking soft and pussyfied. Like, everybody want to be weak around here, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. Stop being so fucking comfortable. Like, the shit is kind of saddening. It's sickening. But if you never take the time to recognize certain things or accept things, or that you might be the problem, or that the things you do or say might cause, or whatever, like, come on, man. We gotta take time and take responsibility and understand the situations do have everything to do with us because it's our life. And your responsibility is to make the appropriate action, reaction in each situation, your choices. And if your mental is fucked up, and we constantly dealing with emotional trauma, and we constantly dealing with mental trauma, and we don't know how to get our spirit right, and we don't know how to get our energy right.
Right.
Shit ain't gonna go up for you. It's gonna go down.
Nothing is happening. I promise, nothing's happening. That's where majority of people just sit there and, like, quote unquote, feel bad for themselves, right? So in certain aspects, we start to self-sabotage, right? because, oh, well, because I feel like this, then I feel like this shouldn't look like this, or this shouldn't be this way, and this, that. And we really just, again, with me, fill in the blank. You can fill in the blank right there, because you're going to do and say a whole lot of shit that doesn't even fucking matter, because honestly, you're not taking care of your mind. Your mind has to be okay.
Mental
for
health.
us to be our best.
It matters.
We have to make sure that we're doing what the fuck we need. You said for someone to always be like looking outside of themselves, right? That's where the self-reflection is going to come in handy. The outside support. Some people be doing too much looking outside of themselves when they should be looking within themselves, because a good portion of the time we can find our solutions when we just quiet all the motherfucking noise and really just sit with ourselves. What's
Shut
going
the bullshit up.
Get to there's shadow work is great for a lot of people. If you don't know that term, look up shadow work, and there's a lot of different questions that it will give you to where you can start asking yourself certain questions to find those answers within yourself, because they're within you. It's not within someone else. You can go to your therapist and they're honestly going to point out to you and say, this is what you feel, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to go, oh, so I knew that the whole time, though. I feel so cool. Thank you so much for helping me see the things that I knew already. But now what do I do with this knowledge, right?
So
because
how are you going to incorporate
using that knowledge to move further? Stop being stagnant.
But so if you go out, you get a therapist, you go out, you get a support group, you find people to talk to, and you find these people to help give you advice how to handle different situations. What's the percentage chance that you're going to actually go out and apply these techniques? Or
are you just going to keep going back?
Are you just looking for fucking comfort?
That's more of the venting stage.
That's the
I
part.
feel like most people get stuck in the venting stage.
I can't stand that part where people don't really go looking for answers to apply. They just look for comfort. Stop trying to be fucking comfortable. Everybody don't want it. Look, comfort leaves you fucking soft and weak. Stop trying to be so fucking comfortable and actually get up and do the fucking work that needs to be done. Because there's work that needs to be done on yourself, in your life, in the people around you,
right,
and all the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Stop trying to be so fucking comfortable and get up and actually do the fucking work.
Yeah.
If you vent to something, me, I'm the type of person where you can't come vent to me and think I'm not gonna say something to you and tell you either where you went wrong and what the fuck you need to do better, or how to do better and avoid them situations. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not the one to come vent to, and I'm just gonna sit there and be like, oh, really? Well, that was fucked up. Blah, blah, blah. No, nigga. Oh, really? No, nigga. You was stupid for this, that, whatever the fuck. What you need to do extra. Don't come vent to me thinking I'm just gonna comfort you and pat you on the back. No, nigga. I'm gonna kick you in the ass and tell you that was fundamentally fucking stupid, nigga. That was idiot type shit. Like, don't come around here looking for sympathy and all that shit, because I don't look for sympathy, man. I look for results, answers, and actual progression. Yeah, man. I need to see,
because again, that revolves back to the stagnation. If you're stagnant, what the fuck is actually happening?
What's going on in your head that got you thinking that you're entitled to so much compassion and sympathy and pampering? Like,
I know I wasn't born. Look, we wasn't born with no white privilege over here. So I don't know. we gotta work for every single thing that we got.
Why do you think that you're entitled to that? That's not life, my nigga. Stop. Stop. That's what they want you to think. That's what they want you to aspire and no, bro. Look, we got to get up and do this work. Get up and actually
that still falls back to the worker bee, though.
Mentally fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it again and again. My enemy is not those that look like me, and my people have been made to believe that we are not at war in a war that we are constantly at war in.
We're always, yeah, hell yeah. They want to pin it.
We are the fuck at war.
Bam.
It ain't never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear me? It ain't stopped. We are constantly. So, if you don't realize it, you need to wake the fuck up and realize it. Fix this shit right here. Your mental health matters. It matters in the black community. Real shit. Stop
You
thinking
matter.
you don't matter. Stop thinking that
Stop
every day
putting
you wake up is a useless waste of whatever. No. The way you wake up and get up and the things you do when you get up and go out and navigate and activate, that count. That matters. So when you get up, how are you activating? How are you getting up and what's your program? You know what I'm saying? What degrees is you running? You actually got to start planning this shit. You got to start realizing that it counts, man. You count. What you doing count.
Your time
All
matters.
of it matters.
Your thoughts matter because a lot of people don't understand that they have very intrusive thoughts. How do you stop these intrusive thoughts? That's a great one because a lot of people don't even have anything about that. That's that new knowledge, right?
Right.
So how do I stop these thoughts? Because when they happen, you can actually stop them. But people don't know this because that's not something that it wasn't taught to me when I was young. So once these thoughts start to happen, how the fuck do we get rid of them? Some people need to move, right? We were talking about that movement. Get the fuck up and move.
Get the fuck up and move. But don't be afraid to change your environment too. That type of movement. You know, a motherfucker might need to move lateral. Hey, it's good. Right. Don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to get away from your safety net and create a new safety net. A net that you built.
Right.
Like, you might need to. I'm not saying that's for everybody. But it might be that's what's needed in your situation.
That could be you, though.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Get away for a minute. It's okay to come back, but it might be that you need to get away. You might go start some great shit somewhere else. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That's really on you. It's on you. What you make, where you at, what you do, your choices, your actions, attitude, words, vibe, all of it matters. It start up here though. Our mental capacity, our compassion, our love, our integrity, our commitment, our dedication, our drive. Yeah. It all starts up here. Nigga. Up here with a thought, a spark. You know? Don't act like yours don't matter.
Right.
Practicing gratitude. Being grateful for those around you. In whatever fashion they are.
When you actually start to wake up and say, I'm grateful for, and you start to fill in those blanks. I'm grateful. Shoot. Yeah.
I'm grateful for.
Literally every day.
Don't just think it.
You know what? The stupid shit popped in my brain right now because, like, holidays. People be thinking, oh, only Thanksgiving. You're supposed to wake up and say what you're grateful for. What? Do that every day.
Do that every day, real shit.
Turn these quote-unquote holidays into your everyday thing, and you'll go, oh, shit, because that actually matters. Because but it only matters on a daily basis. It doesn't matter one time when someone else says that it matters. No, it matters every day.
I'm grateful for her every fucking day. I'm grateful for my family every day. I'm grateful for my life, the things that I'm able to do, my thoughts, my abilities. I'm grateful for them every day. It's a lot of things that I would love to change in a snap of a finger, but I understand reality. Man. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up and work towards the things that we actually want to work towards.
Yeah.
We can't just sit down and think that the shit just gonna fall off the sky. Stop believing that.
But I say the other day, I said we could go like this all day, like a kid, right? You can go like this all day. Ain't nothing coming unless you make sure that bitch gets in your motherfucking hands. So you gotta get up and do that motherfucking work.
When you gonna do that work, yo?
Do you care that you need to do work? Because I need you to pay attention to these things that you need to do. You be like, oh, you need to. So many people be like, you need to. I'll be like, well, what you need to do? Who is you talking to right now? Like, I feel like we all need to be doing some shit, and you need to pay attention to yours so I can pay attention to mine, and then we just handle this shit that needs to be done. Because if everybody, that's that team shit though. I love you. Because nigga, if it ain't that team shit, bro, what you doing? If you ain't pulling your weight, I don't understand why you even over here.
My wife is big on connecting with people.
Why you even here?
I'm
taking
big
up
on
space for no reason, nigga.
Done.
We got shit to do.
So where she's big on connecting with people and I'm big on getting the job done, it comes together because we need people to get the bigger jobs done because one person can't. I mean, they can get it done, but it's gonna take longer. You know what I'm saying? The more hands, the faster to move. If everybody on a
I love you.
She said agree to disagree.
Yep, that's exactly what I said. I'm just gonna agree to disagree there. But,
Okay, and that's fair.
He's a big brother, and I'm like the little sister though. So I feel like boom, teamwork. Look, and he'd be like, "No, I can do this shit." I'd be like, "You got it."
I got it.
Like he literally does.
But
I'm not saying
no.
I'm not taking away from that. But what I'm saying is,
saying
everyone's job can be easier.
No, because there's no disagreement there. Because what I'm saying is, the bigger jobs need more people. We need a team to do the bigger jobs. So if everybody where she wants to meet people and I just want to get the job done, whether I can do it by myself or with a bunch of people or not, it comes together because when we get bigger jobs, you want to do bigger things. The more people you integrate into it, the easier the job is done and the quicker it's done. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have people that actually want to get the job done and are not looking for a fucking title or accolades or recognition and all this other shit.
Right.
I need people that want to actually get a job done. Build a business.
Start this. You can't get worker bees
XYZ.
For yourself when you're in an entrepreneurial position, right? Like, why you can't get worker bees then? They only make worker bees in America anyways. Like, can I get some worker bees over here?
I mean, we
got shit to do.
This is again where you got to find the right people. If you don't find the right people, then it's not gonna work because a lot of people are greedy. Right. But this is where forming these alliances with people. You got to be careful, and you got to make sure that they're not mentally fucked up as well. Mental health is not just for you. It's for the people around you.
It's always for everyone.
The people you're trying to build with and the people you're trying to bring into your life. You got to make sure that they actually even care to take care of their mental health. You got to make sure that they want to see your mental health okay. It matters. Mm-hmm.
Very much. So if not, that's why everyone has haters and be like, oh, haters everywhere, right? Because no, some people in real life just can't take care of themselves, and then it makes everyone feel some type of way because it always comes to the point of they end up hating because they're just not taking care of themselves.
Right. So take care of your mental health.
Man.
Find ways to start recognizing the things that are actually causing you mental health issues.
Yeah, it's a hindrance.
Remember, there are things set in place already to fuck with us. The education system, the judicial system, the health system, all these systems, really. As black people, these systems are here to hinder us. They're a facade. We have to use them because it's what's been constructed. Where, again, we've been made to believe that we're not at war in the war that we're at war in. And we've been made to fight each other in this war.
Yeah.
Instead of those that we need to be fighting.
Yeah.
We got to get past it. We have to realize and overcome it. It's real. It's reality. Mm-hmm. They don't want us to believe it. They want us to believe that all this other shit, and we'll get into that in another episode because I'm definitely gonna bust that shit wide open too. But they want us to believe a whole bunch of other shit and constantly keep us on bending knee. And the only thing you can really get at that position is your head chopped off or a knife in the back. I'm a different type of individual and entity, and I'm here for the fight. I'm here for the war. I'm here for the funk, all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? And if you look like me, you ain't really the one that I got to smoke with.
Right.
I'll show you what this smoke do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to go there with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to go there with you. Like with you. You know what I'm saying? Like understand. You feel me? Those who feel me. You know what I'm saying? Let's go there. Together. Like, let's go there. But I'm not trying to go there with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not my problem, bro. Like, you got the same problems I got. You know what I'm saying? You, your wife, we got similar motherfucking problems. I don't give a fuck about the money. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You feel me? Loyalty, love, respect, honor, integrity, all that real shit. That's what I'm on. I ain't on none of that foo-foo shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that I ain't playing with nobody. It's no games. I take the time to understand what be affecting me. My wife do. We love our people. We want to see everybody thrive. Again, this has been about mental health in the black community. Again, there are many topics that can be said and had, many discussions to be had. These are some of the views and points we want to touch on. Some of the things we want to bring to light because we feel like they might be overlooked. They might be underrated, mistaken, or whatever. And we want to make a little bit of clarity on them. You want to do it? You do it this time.
Hey everybody, this has been Real Blood. It's J Poo. I love y'all. I hope you guys give us that feedback. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We've been loving this with you guys. We're gonna see you guys soon, okay?
Before we get out of here, shout out to Miss Sweet Cakes. She said, good convo, great points. Many apply to me in this very moment, and while I've been actively working on a few areas, I almost dropped my guard and I needed to be reminded. So thanks for the reiteration. Good shit, fam. Hashtag one love, hashtag black love, hashtag love it, hashtag keep doing it. P.S. I want some cupcakes. LOL. Yo, sis, I love you.
Make y'all.
She got you. Don't even trip. We gonna come and visit you. We gonna, it's all love. We appreciate the comment.
Can't bring
We
no
glad you
cupcakes
watching.
because if my frosting melts, then I'm gonna be mad. So I'm gonna have to make them. Okay.
Y'all go follow at Miss Sweet Cakes. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram. Thank you for the comment and keep watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all the whole shit. At Stephanie Johnson 9112 said, y'all share so many good points and topics. I love your views and wish there were more people I knew in my community that moved that way. Learning and growing through this motherfucker together. No judgment, just knowledge and love. Just knowledge and love. Knowledge and love. Why do we gotta have so much aggression? At Stephanie Johnson 9112. Real shit. Just no judgment. Knowledge and love.
I might be aggressive with my love, but it's okay though.
It's all good. Thank you for the comment.
I appreciate all the feedback.
At Silencio the Don. Fire, love the energy along with the concept itself. 100. Push it to the maximum. Thank you, bro. We appreciate the comment. We appreciate the love and the energy as well. We will definitely keep pushing it and dropping this content, making sure that we bring everything that we can, the best that we can, because again, we're here for our people we love, and we want to be loved honestly, truly, earnestly, and no bullshit from nobody. Heal yourself. Take the time to heal your family. Take the time to realize that their minds matter and that you do count. Again, this is Real Blunt. Black love and unity. Peace. 50 Capone. And we out this bitch.
If I ever said I love you, know I mean it. If I ever said fuck you, was fuck you when I still mean it. Chasing all these bands, a nigga been feeling gritty. I'm really eating, so I get back to the nitty. I don't smell on nobody facing this fuck fake friends. I don't burn good bridges and I don't make no amends. It's from the